What if I told you that the secret to a better life isn't about what you should do, but what you should stop doing? The Stoic philosophers believed that mastering the art of living means letting go of the habits that hold us back. It's about stripping away the unnecessary, the burdensome, the things that keep us from reaching our full potential. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 things you need to stop doing to live a better life, with timeless lessons from Stoicism to guide you. We'll delve into the wisdom of emperors and slaves, philosophers and poets who, centuries ago, grappled with the same challenges we face today. Their insights offer a roadmap to a better life, a life of purpose, resilience and tranquility. Get ready to challenge your assumptions, confront your habits, and embark on a journey of self-discovery guided by the enduring principles of Stoicism. It's time to let go of what's holding you back and embrace the life that awaits. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That's Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, reminding us of a fundamental truth. Our power lies within. Yet how often do we obsess over things we can't control? The weather, the traffic, the stock market, the opinions of others. These are the things that consume our thoughts, stealing our peace and leaving us feeling powerless. The Stoics teach us that true peace comes not from controlling the external world, but from mastering our inner world. It's about recognizing the difference between what we can influence and what we cannot, and focusing our energy where it matters most. When we surrender the illusion of control over things outside our power, we free ourselves from unnecessary anxiety and suffering. Next time you're stressed about something beyond your control, a flight delay, a rude comment, a sudden downpour, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this within my power to change? If not, let it go. Don't waste your precious energy on things you cannot influence. Instead, focus on what you can control. Your thoughts, your reactions, your choices. This is the path to inner peace, the kind that cannot be shaken by external storms. Choose wisely where you direct your energy. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. These words, spoken by the Stoic philosopher Seneca, hold a powerful truth. Adversity, however unwelcome, is essential for growth. Yet how often do we greet life's challenges with complaints and resentment? We grumble about the traffic, lament our misfortunes, and wish things were different. But complaining, like trying to push against a flowing river, is futile. It changes nothing and only adds to our suffering. The Stoics believed that the obstacle is the way. Every challenge, every setback, every difficulty is an opportunity for growth, a chance to develop resilience, strength, and wisdom. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks on the path to our goals, we can choose to see them as stepping stones. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, we transform ourselves from passive victims to active participants in the story of our lives. Remember, the world is our gymnasium, a place to train our minds and bodies against the weights of adversity. It's through these struggles that we develop the strength, resilience, and wisdom to live truly fulfilling lives. We become slaves to anyone whose approval we seek. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who once lived as a slave himself, understood the insidious nature of seeking external validation. It's a trap that ensnares many of us. This constant need for approval, recognition, and praise from others. We chase likes on social media, crave compliments from colleagues, and measure our worth by the opinions of others. But in doing so, we surrender our power and become slaves to the whims of others. Stoicism reminds us that true freedom comes from within. It's about defining our own values, setting our own standards, and living in accordance with our own internal compass. When our actions align with our values, when we are living authentically and true to ourselves, we no longer need the approval of others to feel validated. This is the power of seeking validation from within. It frees us from the need to please everyone, from the fear of judgment, and from the constant comparison to others. Remember, you are not defined by the opinions of others. Seek validation from within, from the alignment of your actions with your values. We live in a culture that often equates failure with shame, a mark of inadequacy to be avoided at all costs. But the Stoics had a different perspective. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone on the path to it. No man ever steps in the same river twice, said Heraclitus, reminding us that change is constant. And we, along with the river, are in a perpetual state of becoming. Failure then is not an end point, but a bend in the river, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. It's through our mistakes, our setbacks, our stumbles, that we gain the experience, the resilience, and the wisdom to navigate the challenges that inevitably arise in life. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they get back up again. Each fall is not a failure, but a lesson learned, a strengthening of muscles, an improvement in balance. The same principle applies to any endeavor in life. Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, or mastering a new skill, the path to success is rarely linear. Stop fearing failure. Instead, welcome it as part of the process, a necessary step on the path to growth and fulfillment. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future, wrote Seneca, highlighting a profound truth. Our happiness is often hijacked by our relationship with time. We dwell on past mistakes, replaying conversations in our heads, agonizing over what could have been. We fret about the future, worrying about things that may or may not come to pass, robbing ourselves of the joy of the present moment. The Stoics recognized that the past and the future are nothing more than thoughts in our minds. The past is gone, immutable, and the future is uncertain, a canvas yet unpainted. The only moment we truly have is the present, this fleeting breath, this beating heart, this very second. Dwelling on the past is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with regrets, mistakes, and missed opportunities. It weighs us down, prevents us from moving forward, and keeps us from fully experiencing the beauty and potential of the present moment. The Stoics would urge you to put down that backpack of the past. Acknowledge the lessons learned, make amends where necessary, and then let go. The past cannot be changed, but we can choose to learn from it and move forward. Similarly, we can choose to release the anxiety of the future. Let us meet this present moment with open hearts and clear minds, ready to embrace the beauty, the challenges, and the infinite possibilities it holds. We live in a culture obsessed with comfort, constantly seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. But the Stoics understood that true growth, like a muscle being stretched, happens outside our comfort zones. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, wrote Marcus Aurelius, reminding us that life is not meant to be a comfortable stroll through a rose garden. It's a challenging, often messy journey filled with obstacles, setbacks, and unexpected twists and turns. When we shy away from discomfort, when we choose the path of least resistance, we stagnate. We deny ourselves the opportunity to develop resilience, to test our limits, and to discover the hidden reserves of strength within us. Think of a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble. It's a messy, arduous process requiring strength, precision, and a willingness to endure discomfort. But it's through this process that a beautiful sculpture is revealed. Similarly, our personal growth often requires us to embrace discomfort. The Stoics would tell us that these moments of discomfort are not something to be feared or avoided. They are opportunities for growth, for self-discovery, and for developing the resilience we need to navigate the inevitable challenges of life. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Time is the most valuable resource, irreplaceable and finite, yet we often squander it on distractions. The Stoics believed in living with urgency and awareness. Each moment is a gift to live fully and connect deeply. Imagine each day as a coin. How would you spend it? Invest in what truly matters. Live each day as if it were your last with gratitude. Make each moment count. These 7 things, worrying, complaining, seeking validation, fearing failure, dwelling on the past, avoiding discomfort and wasting time, are obstacles in the path to a better life. They are the chains that bind us, the weights that hold us back from reaching our full potential. But the good news is they are within our control to stop. As the Stoics teach, the good life isn't about adding more, it's about letting go. It's about stripping away the unnecessary, the burdensome, the things that keep us from experiencing true freedom and fulfillment. It's about focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, our reactions, our choices, and aligning them with our values. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you let go of. Release the worries, the complaints, the need for validation, the fear of failure, the regrets of the past, the avoidance of discomfort and the wasting of time. Embrace the present moment, live with intention, and step boldly into the life that awaits.